It's me, Kevin, is Best Way to Hear, and welcome back to part 2 of If My Heart Had Wings. My heart certainly doesn't have wings, but in this game it does. Okay, so we're back where we left off. Kuroki. So we're the new dormitory mother. First we met a wheelchair girl, a girl in a wheelchair that needed help. We fixed her wheel. Yada yada yada. Go watch part 1 if you haven't seen it. But yeah, and now we're here. We're the new dormitory mother, which is dude. So, and it's all girls. It's all girls, my guy. It's all girls. Not even this would never happen in real life. Cut the cameras. Kuroki seemed to meet my introduction with reassurance. Quack. This is Hat, but you already know that. Quack. Hat had turned to face to me and flapped his wings. He's a clever duck. Are you really the new dorm mother? Yes, that's right. So you are against it? She says she doesn't like the fact that the dorm mother of the girls is a guy, or the fact that we're the same age. There's nothing I can do about it. Kuroki closes her eyes and quietly takes a deep breath as she's trying to focus her mind. Kuroki? Forget about what happened during the day. During the day? Which part? As much as possible. That's right, if I have to say. She stopped talking and stared at Kanako, who was standing behind listening. Tanaka looked as she was trying to say, okay, as she disappeared in the hallway. I made a careless mistake and I started crying. Oh. That incident was quite startling, and I remember it well. To see a girl's tears from so close like that is something I don't experience very often. Well, you can see her tears. I don't know what she thinks about it, but those tears were very beautiful. Have you forgotten it? Not yet. Forget about it right now. Don't be silly. When you say it like that, it sounds is even more strongly navigated in my memory. Sniff. Look, you're new here, so you don't know even like this. Kurk straightened her back, composed her expression and smiled. She swift with the nature gesture as she lifted her hair up. Don't you feel my cool ahel? Ahel? What's ahel? Ha! I'll let her. I said it a bit wrong, that's all. Oh, I heard that word before. I'll say it again, let me do it again. She said as she straightened her back and made a composed smile. Okay, that's enough. I get it, alright? Grrr. Jeez, you're such a jerk. Nitpicker, lowlife. She wasn't like this when we first met her. And I guess she rolled away. Bro, oh my god. Kokori used just every insult there is. Then she turned her wheelchair around. Then she hurriedly raced back to the hallway and back into her room. Quack! Along the way, Hat, who's been thrown off, chased after her and entered her room, although a small door, especially made for ducks, built. Is the bottom of the main door? I looked on disbelief. I don't need to say this, but this Danm and delectant image that she had in the daytime had completely crumbled away. A delicate bud was beginning to sprout as we shared the feeling of love. But Ko Amalu, right? When I remember lifting her hair and being so full of confidence, I felt like I was about to burst out laughing. She's so funny. From the beginning, everything's been so messed up. From tomorrow, it looks like it'll start getting interesting. I really felt that prediction would come true. Probably might. Extended the little wings to fly high in the sky. Alright guys, I'm gonna drink some water. Because I'm kind of thirsty. I've been... The witch's mansion. Alright, my first job as a dormitory mother. That is to make breakfast for the boarders. My man could cook? Bro. Munch. That's some good eating. Oi, you're really good at cooking. Can I have some more rice? Oh, okay, I kind of get the situation. So all these girls are living in a dormitory and they're falling in love with this fool, with the MC, and yeah. And then I feel even more lonely. Boy, you're really good at cooking. Can I have some more rice? Sure, a big bowl, right? You know it. I'm pretty confident in my cooking. Until recently, I was living with my father who has ordered to transfer to another country, and every day I help with his housework. I was in charge of preparing the meals, and it's not like I hated cooking or anything. That's one of the reasons why I accepted the job as a dorm mother. So, the others don't need breakfast, huh? Since just now, no one has been coming to the dining hall. Sometimes there would be someone walking through the hallway in front, but they seem to be sneaking around. Cargon looked towards the hallway just as the older boarder, Yaka, was speaking swiftly and dashed it off. Jeez, they're all so naive. They still haven't gotten used to boys. But Khufu is the cold school, right? Even if you go to the same school, you won't see them in their bedheads and faces without makeup. I see. It seems that a guy being a dorm mother of all girls dormitory will have problems. After all, will have its problems, okay? There was a reason why I accepted the job as a mother at Flying Fish Manor. Not as long as the owner. Not long ago, the owner janitor collapsed. It sounds like she was pretty old and as well had a strain in her back. She caught a summer cold, which became aggravated. The owner soon began looking for a replacement, but it was hard to find one. Then she caught some help from the real estate company where my mother works. This is one of the properties that my mom manages, and it is an old acquaintance of the owner from decades ago. She promoted me for this job just as I was planning to come back here. Out of documents, my mom is the one responsible for this place, but she got me carried out the practical duties, in other words, the work of the dorm mother. Then that became the condition from me coming back to this town. As always, she's very crafty, but I wasn't really against the idea, so I accepted. If I'd known it was a girls' dormitory, of course, I would have refused. I mean, right?
Julian!
You maybe would have refused too, who knows? But I know you out there wouldn't refuse. I know, hey, don't lie, don't try to lie. You guys would have totally agree. I bet. I got my mustache, my guy, like, damn. Look at that, my guy. Ooh, look at that fresh beard. I'm only 14, my guy. Damn. This place is old, a little far from the school, but the rent is cheap. Apartment from the food and argument expenses is cost next to nothing. That's why it would be a big problem for me if I wouldn't stay here. And if in the worst case scenario, the boarders wouldn't be able to go school. So from now on, it seems that everyone has accepted a guy as the dormitory mother. Thanks for the meal. Phew, that was good. Tanaka snacked up the dishes and cornered and licked her lips with satisfaction. Okay, everyone will get used to you soon. Well then, I'm off now. Bye bye. She had eaten it all. Not even a single strain of rice was left. To have people enjoy my cooking feels pretty good. I feel deeply relieved. I'm happy that things are going well. Aw, jeez, I better get ready for school. Ah! In the entrance of the dormitory, there was Kokori. She was dressed in her uniform and looked like she was about to go to school. Morning, Kokori. Morning. Are you going to school? Shall we go together? Huh? Why do you want to do that? Why? Well, if you're worried about my legs, there's no need to. She put in bluntly as she quickly went out of the front door. I don't have any friends at school, so I was just asking. It looked like we had a strange misunderstanding. Sucks to be the MC. Why does everything look so futuristic, like, my guy? Wearing my new uniform, I make my way to school. I'm a dorm mother, but also a student of Khufu Academy. I mean, this is my real occupation. Today is the first day at my new school. I'm not really the shy type, but I guess I'm kind of nervous. I would say that the school was the school I was going to before was a sports-focused all-boys school. Khufu Academy, school I'll be going to now, is an engineering school, and the OCD and the school traditions are quite different too. As I walked the streets that lead to the school, there was more groups than wearing the same uniform. This is the same area in which I lived 5 years ago. I wonder what happened 5 years ago. I'm curious. There should be a few people that I know, but most people wouldn't recognize me onto regular schools. I wonder if the ones who choose to go to Khufu Academy remember me. Even if I'm the only one person, it would make a big difference. There will be more misunderstanding with Miss Amelou too, which means wheelchair. It's the wheelchair girl, basically. Oh yeah, which school do you go? Oh yeah, which school do Agenda and the others go to? They were my childhood friends who I always played it when I was a kid. They're Aga, Ma'abu, Hataru shifted, Hataru. A coincidence? Who thinks it's a coincidence? Is this a coincidence? I think not. And Anna. Oh, Anna-chan, the one who we were talking to in the first episode. You see, guys, I'm really paying attention, you know, big brain. Yeah, big brain. One of those out of that group, Anna and are the same age as me, but we haven't met in 5 years and haven't really stayed in touch. We're just about to manage to exchange New Year cards, but that reminds me, in the corner of last year's New Year card, I think there was a small message about which school we're planning to go to. What did I say? A lot of things happen, so maybe I'm just lazy, but I haven't told anyone apart from Achan that I'm coming back. Oh, so it's gonna be a surprise. My lips are dried. To be honest, I'm not even sure how I should be if I meet them. With one of them like anxious, she probably smashed my face and say, "Why didn't you contact me or something?" She looked and acted like a real tomboy. It's a tomboy. I kind of have a thing for tomboy, but not really though. I don't think I know. I never met a tomboy girl, actually, to be honest. I've never met one, to be honest. I've seen some at school, but, like, I never actually had a friend that was a tomboy, so. A girl, you know, a female friend that was, a tomboy. Never had one, my guy. Never had a friend like that. Alright, I'll stop now. When I remember the past, it makes me smile, but, hey. She's so pretty, but her eyes are also spread like, oh my god. Like, bro, how many feet? They're like 5 feet apart. Her eyes are like 5 feet apart, bro. She'll be looking like that. That one girl from Dr. Stone. Dr. Stones? Yeah, Dr. Stone. Or whatever the anime is from. At that point where two streets leading to school meet, there was a girl wearing a... I don't have COVID, guys, okay? There was a girl... was wearing a Tokufu Tenifu uniform, standing there looking towards me. The other girls that she was walking to school with asked what's up. She seemed puzzled and spoke to her. However, it seems that girl I can't hear or stare at me. Just faintly, her eyes seemed full of surprise. She's pretty cute. Without realizing, I stopped walking and was staring at the girl. Until a few days ago, I was hoping I was going to an all-boys school. The sight of a girl on the way in her uniform, she was pretty cute too, causing me to get population. It was pretty reasonable. Oh wait, is that you, Ahoy? Yes, it is. Suddenly, having called my name in such a carefree manner made me a little bit nervous. Who is it? Is it you, Ahoy? No way, is it really you? There, she said my name again as she said a happy expression on her face. Do I know this cute girl? No way, I've seen this face before. And she smiled like this, her eyes were sparkle like a little kid. Is that you, Aga here? Yeah, of course, it's me, Aga here. Aga. Did you forget my face? What's wrong with me? She asked me briskly, moved closer, bringing her face right up to mine. Essentially, Agila, she She changed a lot, but if I just look at her face, there's no doubt it's her. Is it really that good? Yeah, very funny. How other good do you know? Oh crap, I accidentally... let's read back. Where is it? Ha, very funny. How many other agus do you know? 100% enthusiastic. The real agumi. Imigi. I can't read names. I am horrible at reading names. So if I ever do a reading your comments video, better believe I'm gonna butcher your name, because I'm horrible with reading names. Cut the cameras. What is it? What is it? What is it? Said the other girls as they gathered around the circle. Agu turned to face them and introduced me. This is Amoy Semse. He's a transfer student. You remember him, don't you, Siachi? Chachi replied, no way, ahoy? As she firmly raised her voice in surprise. Is it all girls? No guy friends? Not even me. Come on, man. Not even me. When we were in 4th grade of elementary school, we were in the same class once. They're all pretty. Ahoy and I are childhood friends. He used to live here, but he got transferred to another school, right? The girls seemed impressed by Ahoy's explanation as they looked at me with eyes full of explanation. Nice to meet you. I'm Ahoy Manis. In front of these girls in their uniforms, I greeted them with a starting look on my face as I tried to hide my embarrassment. A good laugh that she looked with refresh, release, or whatever. I thought that I could find myself doing introductions in the street on the way to school like this, so I was totally unprepared. I'll say it again. Let me do it again. I could hear my own words in the back of my mind. I burped right there, my guys. Oh! I just realized something. She has short hair. Her hair is only like up to here. Like, cut the cameras. It's not even. It's like on her shoulders, my guy. Well, actually, now you think about it, yeah, she does have short. She's in 2nd place. You know she's in 2nd place, my guy. Better believe we're gonna be doing you second. I mean, if we ever get to your route, then you know. That's how you know that she's a 2nd place girl. If their hair is short, they're 2nd place girl. Trust me. I've seen this in so many animes. One is in Darlings in the Franxx. If you haven't seen anime, you should watch it. It's pretty damn good. You've gotten taller. I didn't recognize you at first. As she spoke, a girl was moving her hand around my head to show the difference height between myself and her. Our bodies were making contact, but she neither didn't notice or didn't really mind. I flinched slightly, but the fact that she was so unresistant actually made me feel a bit comfortable. Back in the day, we used to have such good matches. Boys are so unfair. Speaking of which, you've changed too. Really? As she said, you think so, she looked at herself. Yeah, you look like a boy. We did called her out. You look like a boy, so I was surprised to see that you became a girl. Wait. Oh yeah, you look like a boy. Those were my honest thoughts, but I said them in a way they sounded weird. I thought she might find it slightly charming, but haha. So I've become quite the woman, haven't I? I laughed happily and did a little turn to the spot. The force of her spin made her skirt float around gently. Yeah, it's like you're not really good. Well gazed and not really thinking, those thoughts just kind of slipped out. Yay, alright. Ugh was present. I can't say her name, so I'm just gonna call her Agu. Agu was pleased and did high fives with her friends. Seeing her in a high spirits like that was just like the old times. Ugh was my friend during my childhood and hadn't changed in a few years that had passed. Her parents were surprisingly through. The transitions are pretty good, actually. Whoa. Is this the school we go to? What is this, man? 2099, my guy? What is this, my guy? Are we like in the future? The lessons on my first day at my new school flew by in the blink of an eye. Between the languages and social study lessons taught in regular schools, oh my god, were those from a specialist circuit. Don't mind the errors, guys. I was still in 2nd grade, so there aren't that many, but it looks like when you go into the 3rd and 4th grades, the number of these specialist lessons increase. By the way, this is a 5-year school. That's what. Where's the music at? That's why when walking the hallways, this kind of things happens. Hey, she's pretty. Coming from an all-boys school, with its set customs, I couldn't help my eyes but follow the girls as I walked past by them. Hoi hoi, you're already checking out the girl? Bro, I can't. No, that's not it. I just thought they looked really grown up, that's all. They're seniors from 4th and 5th grades, aren't they? At our age, a gap of 3 or 4 years is pretty big. The students in the upper grades look very mature. Also, although this is specialist school, the percentage of girls is pretty high. Huh? Why's that? Without thinking, I really took an interest in that, and looked at me as she wanted to call me a pervert. At the time that the school was rebuilt, they made an effort to accept more girls. I thought I heard about this before I transferred. They increased the numbers of courses for girls and asked famous designers to make the designs for the new building. It's been said, thanks to that, the ratio of boys and girls are about 50-50, which is one of the selling points of the school. Bearing in mind, I felt uneasy about choosing this school as one I would transfer to, but I would like to think that it can be helped, because I'm from an all-boys school. By the way, it's now lunchtime. In the middle of giving me a guide tour of the school building. Yeah, this is really amazing school. The school itself is pretty old. Due to it being a special kind of school, of course, it's famous in its local area. I've known about it too since I was a little kid. The school's building has been rebuilt over the last few years, with the revelation divided in several stages, the last of which was complete just 1 year ago. It's said that it's become the famous of designers. Designers use many curved lines so that the appearance is far removed from what generally associated with the word school. I felt like I had entered some kind of sci-fi setting. I mean, I guess you do have a point. It deadass looks like a freaking 2099 future school. Okay, I'll keep reading. It felt like I've entered... Oh, I already read that. Oh my god, me reading twice, man. The facilities at first class 2, the air conditioning, full disabled access, so anyone can feel peace of mind as they spend their school days here. Disabled access? That's right, Miss Kotori should be somewhere in the school, but ahoy, you really have changed. Ugh, as she said by walking by my side, was happily murmuring as looked at my face. In the past, your face was cuter, but now it seemed more shrugged somehow. Yeah, same to you. Damn, calm down, my guy. You really taking them. We pulled out the Uno reverse card. Hey, I don't look rugged. If she knew that when we met on the way to school earlier, I thought she's pretty cute. She'd never let it go. So I prefer to be quiet. If I hadn't heard it from Achan, I never would have realized. You heard it from Achan? Yes, that's when that you were coming back. By the way, I'm in the same class at Ag. She knew that I might be coming back as a transfer student, which is why she wasn't that surprised by our chance of meeting this morning. Hey you, if you're going to come back, you should have contacted me. Sorry. Oh my god. Oh. The reason why we call him Anchan is because he's like an older brother type guy. Akani, an older guy, like a big brother. Oh, he was our childhood friend, but he's much older than us, so we nicknamed him Achan. He's not related by blood, but he's just like a real big brother. Ugh. Glared at me and said, "Geez," as I tried to laugh it off. The old me would have gave you the axe bomber Latari. She wouldn't really have hit me. As we talked, we went back to the classroom. Damn, what's with all this tech? Not even my school has this. We're like built with fucking Chromebooks, Google Chromebooks, and my guy, like, what the hell? The classroom weren't exactly normal either. Why is the floor skittered? Like, not even my school. It's all rugged. Well, except for some classes. They're, like, kind of, like, hardcore. It's usually just white, but, like, what the hell? Not even my school is built like this. I low-key kind of want to go here. I low-key want to see this. That would have been pretty cool, honestly. I felt a little uneasy taking lessons here, but maybe I'll get used to it sometime soon. By the way, there's a girl in a wheelchair in the school, right? Miss Amu? No. I mean, she's called Kotori Anambe. I soon ask, ugh, as soon as we, to our seats. I didn't ask what grade she was in, but even if she's not the same, I thought, ugh, would at least be aware of her. Yeah? Ugh, reacted like she was being excessive. It wasn't just, ugh, but the other people sitting nearby who heard our conversation also seemed kind of awkward. Question mark? If you're after Kokori, she's in this class. It looks like she's not here today, though. After Aga said that, something added, you mean today either, don't you? The way she said it seemed quite harsh. That can't be, I mean... I thought about explaining that she had left the dormitory this morning in her uniform, but I held my tongue. The atmosphere was kind of strange. Recently, she's been off school for a long time. Seems like she's not feeling well. Not feeling well? Yes, yesterday, she went out to a windmill, and then later she was chasing the duck around the halls of the dormitory. This morning, she left wearing her uniform. Is she skipping school? Damn. However, more worried than that Koroko is up to is the reaction of the other class when they heard us talking about her. Okay, I need to drink some water. My throat is getting hella dry. SMR of me drinking water, my guy. Okay, she even looked like she had something she wanted to say, but couldn't. But I don't really know what the situation is, so I can't really say anything. Hey, Yamato, can you lend me your English dictionary? As the awkwardness started to fade, an optimistic voice called out. From the entrance of the classroom, a carefree-looking guy poked his head and started speaking to a boy in our class. Oh, good timing. Hey, Mabo. Oh, damn. Well, not bad. Wait a minute. No. Guys, calm down, okay? Calm down. I'm just saying he looks pretty good, okay? I'm not gay. I'm not. Okay, guys? He looks pretty decent for an MC. For side character. But yeah. What is that? Ugh. Do you want something? The guy known as Mabu came into the class. Eri-chan is in a bad mood because you and I are friends. That's what you might call jealousy, right? However, come over here. Who's this? A transfer student? Oh god, looks pretty cute. But she's like a dude on the outside, so watch out. Ugh, and I looked blankly at him for a moment. What? Long time no see, my Abu. Huh? Why is this transfer student being so buddy-buddy with me? His face seemed to say, it's me. Have you forgotten me? It's me, you say. Huh? What? Is that you, Ahoy? I looked at Gach and she... He wanted to surprise him, so it seems like she intentionally didn't tell him. This slightly superfluous guy is Masugui Tatsuki, or Mabahu as we call him. He's our childhood friend. What? Why is Ahoy here? So, is he a transfer student? Huh? What? You're right, you're way too surprised. I know, right? Of course I'm surprised. What? You seem well, Mabu. You've grown pretty big. Matsubu used to be really small, but now he's about the same size as me. It's not quite like the change in Aga, but in the 5 years that have passed since we were kids, it looks like she's grown about twice the size. What do you mean twice the size? What? Twice the size? Yeah, you too. We grabbed each other by the right hand. This was instead of a small greeting. Is it really you, Ahoy? Yeah, I'm back, my boohoo. Welcome back, Ahoy! Hey. This time, Bam gave me a full-on hug. Hey. Okay. This is what they call passionate friendship, huh? We were the only ones who thought so. All the girls around us were totally freaked out. I missed you, ahoy. Hey, you whoopee. Stop saying stuff like that. It's kind of embarrassing. Like, better stop. I miss you, ahoy. What? No, not really. You traitor. Is he a tonsurate? Oh my god. Mahu suddenly backed off and thrust his finger at the end of my nose. What is all this of a sudden? I thought you would just upper hand and left and didn't even contact me. Do you know what Guh and I have been through, you jerk? No, you can't involve me in this. And after that, how dare you? I'm sorry, but it's not my fault, and I had to move away. If you're gonna complain, say it to my dad. I thought about writing a letter, but I felt kind of embarrassed. For the most part, the fact that there was no contact was both of our faults. You traitor, I'll never forgive you. I hate you, you're an idiot. Baga. His saliva flying out of his mouth as he emphasized his words, Mahu forgot all about borrowing the English diary and stormed off of the classroom. Ugh. Are you a little kid or something? It was just us, but everyone in the classroom was shocked. I thought this might happen, which is why I didn't tell him. If he would have known, he would have been off full totally like from the beginning. I think that was the correct decision. I want to say thank you. Even so, he did seem really upset about it. He recently got a girl. Not even me, my guy.
That you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
He recently got a girlfriend and he seems really into her. When we were kids, he would always say, ahoy, gaha, wait, as he followed us everywhere we went. It's fine, he'll go back to how he always is. That guy really likes you, ahoy. I know you people who want to ship this. The MC with freaking that yellow hair boy. I know you guys, you do. I mean, some of you do. Some of you are sus. But like, not gonna lie, I kind of do shit that a little bit too. I mean, yeah. Don't say it like that. It sounds weird. Really? I think it's cute. While we carried on talking, the bell marked the end of lunchtime sounded. Everyone put away their lunch boxes and got ready for the next lesson. Agah went back to her seat. She stopped halfway, then walked back. What's up? Agah seemed concerned about those around us and lowered her voice. I always wondered how you know about... I was wondering, how do you know about Kotori? Well, the truth is, my mom asked me to be told me to be the dorm mother of a student's dormitory. I lowered my voice so that those around us couldn't hear. The caretaker of a dormitory? Koroki is boarding here. Oh, really? My mom asked me to take good care of Kotori. Even if she hadn't, I would have been worried for her anyways. As she listened to my explanation, Agoi got it over. Her expression darkened somehow. If it carries on like this, she'll stop coming altogether. Everyone is worried about her. It looks like she's not really enjoying school. It looked as if she was trying to say, I can't believe she doesn't enjoy school. You seem to enjoy it. Me? Of course. I do. It's a fun school. That's why, I guess. I was still in my first day at school, but I was enjoying it quite a lot too. Recently. Really? Is that so? Shoot. Whether or not she was convinced by my story, Guggle mumbled something or other as she returned to Danm. We're back to the blue skies. After school, I was alone and wandering around the school building. This was so that I could take a look at some club activities. Film, students, theater club, there's even a RC club. This is, after all, a specialist school. Looking at the playing field from the window in the heat outside, I saw a sports club practicing. Compared to my school, it's pretty calm. The sports club at the school I used to go to were taken so seriously. The sight of training before a match was one of the grueling harshest. Wait, what do I mean, my school? I'm a student of this school now. I'll take a good look. I went down to the playing field to watch the sports practicing club. Before long, I started to feel a little down, so I left. I mean, of course, you'll feel kind of down since you moved away. Wait, what? The doctor said that if it's light exercise, it wouldn't be a problem. I tried stomping slowly with my right foot, and there isn't really discomfort. There, the basketball club, which was referring through from the off-campus running course, entered through the school gates. Basketball club member, hey Mousy, it's you, Mousy, isn't it? The one calling me an old acquaintance. It's you, Tagashi. It's been a long time. So you came back. Have you decided which club you're gonna join? No, not yet. I'm going around taking a look now. Join the basketball club. You've become a regular in no time. When I was a kid, I often played basketball in the park. Some of the guys in the group that were in my teammates, or on the other team, were on the baseball team. I'll think about it. I casually responded, and the baseball team members replied, "Come on, join us, seriously," as they were returning to the playing field. If I could do physical activities, basketball, in fact anything, it would be okay. As I said, I mumbled to myself. I felt that I didn't want to go back to the playing field, so I entered the path leading back to the school. Why is this music sad? Like, I spent a while walking around the back of the school. It was called the near garden, but it looked like it hadn't been taken care of at all. All was there was just an empty space with weeds growing everywhere. In the empty space, there was garbage. Oh, damn. That is pretty messy. This music is actually very calming. Hello, I'm coming in. It looks like no one's around here, but I thought I could say something to let them know just in case. Is this place used for club activities too? Or is it used for lessons? Oh wait, is that plane thingy? Like right there in that corner? I don't know if they use this, but there are many tools and parts commanded to this shelf at the corner of the walls. Then in the center there's a huge object covered in a sheet. The feeling that had washed over me like a wave when I watched the sports club suddenly subside from beginning here. The tool, you know what? I'm gonna save real quick, guys, because I actually didn't save. Hold on, where's it? Yes, I would like to save. Alright, there you go. The tools and the dimly in the garbage have been reminding me of the times when I would think of my bike as a bicycle. Oh, the one memory where we're riding some freaking bike in the first episode. That was actually pretty long, not gonna lie. What is this used for? I concealed the sound of my footsteps as I sneaked inside the garage. It's pretty spacious. There's a tea set here too. There was no doubt about it. Someone was using this place. I get a strange sense of activities. I guess it must be one of the club. Whoa. She pretty. Why aren't the girls pretty here? Oh my god. There's someone here. I was surprised. It felt like my heart was going to jump out. Woman. The person over seemed not to have noticed me at all. I'm not sure you could call it a drawing board, but as she stared at the plants, I'm getting shivers. Oh my god. As she stared at the plants that they were placed, she was making some kind of groaning. Is she an artist? Sorry for letting myself in here. I'll be going now. It's no good. She didn't hear me. Her eyes were so serious as she stared at the plants, and she looked like she was really concentrating. I didn't know what to do, so I just looked at her from the side. Now I look closely. She's really beautiful. No, they're all beautiful. Why they're all beautiful? Like my guy. Like mostly, some girls in anime have big. They have, guys. You know what I mean? They're too like my guy. Not even like, bro. Like, come on now. But the guys in anime though, they be like, they're only what, like 14, and they be like, boom, buff, like gone. Like, oh my god, well, how old is he? 15, 14? I think, or like 16. I'm not sure, but like that dude, man. Have you seen the cinema, the arc, the whatever that arc was? But like, oh my god. Now that I look closely, she's really beautiful. Hey, why am I staring at her? I hurriedly looked away. However, it looks like she hasn't noticed me, so I take another glimpse. She looks quite mature. Is she in the 5th grade? Stop this, guys. Okay, I'm sorry. She's so pretty. Kuroki is pretty too, but this person is different. I think I found my new waifu, because... Bro, my guy. I mostly have a thing for yanderes, but like, come on, man. Like, I have other tastes too, like, you know. It's pretty... Kuroki is pretty too, but this person is different. Has a mysterious charm. Whoosh. She suddenly stood up. I'm sorry. Without thinking, I averted my eyes and apologized. She's looking straight. She's really pretty. Pass me and grab a big, thick book from the shelf. Yes. Mysterious Beauty. Her name is Mysterious Beauty. Yes, that's it. She flicked through the pages and she looked like she found something before going straight back to her seat. Aw, she's so happy. In good spirits, she began swiftly drawing in the plans. The pen made a noise whoosh, swoosh sound as it ran across the page. The feeling of maturity that she had until just now suddenly changed. When she smiles, all of a sudden she looked more like a kid. As her eyes looked straight at the plants, they looked like they were some kind of crystal clear something, blah blah. I don't know, man. Just like an instant child, her eyes looked... I'm reading too fast. Just like an instant child, her eyes looked as though she believed that the world is full of wonderful, sparkling things. Sure it is. Ha 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 ha. There we go. Her hand stopped moving. I got the timing right. Excuse me? Da da da. She finally noticed me. Oh, hello. Even though I had unexpectedly appeared like that, she didn't show any signs of caution, and is still in good spirits. She smiled as she greeted me. Hi. I thought that I would say something to her, but I didn't think of what to say after that. What's up? I'm sorry, I just let myself in here. I just transferred here today, but I was taking a look at the club activities, and I got lost and came in here. I got a little carried away and said more than I needed to, but she didn't seem too interested at all. She looked at me she looked at me as if to say yes, and I don't mind if you let yourself in here. It seems like the kind of blunt way to say it, but she wasn't angry or anything. She has a strange way of speaking. Well, I'm sorry, I better go. As I said that, like a total loser, a huge sound echoed from my garage. What was that noise? Oh, I'm hungry. With a lack of energy, her voice, the bitty girl before me, held her stomach and fell onto the drawing board. Was that the sound of your stomach just now? We're inside a garage, so the echo like crazy. It sounded like a growl of a monster. Looks like my body just remembered that my stomach is empty. She seemed to sweat as she tried to get up, but she didn't have enough energy, so she slumped back with her cheek and drawing on the board. Would you like to eat this? I took some bread out of my bag. I thought I would get hungry with just lunchbox, so at lunchtime I brought a lemon bread instead. Wow! Whoa! Her eyes shone as if she was an explorer who had discovered treasure place. Are you sure? She reminds me of Sasha from Attack on Titans. Kinda. I don't know why, but I kinda get that vibes a little bit. Think about it. You know, Sasha likes food and she likes... I think she does. Go ahead. Thank you! Wow. She took the melon and... Oh my god. Wow. Very nice, my guy. Alright, she took the lemon bread and opened the wrapper immediately and bit into its contents. She was getting crumbles everywhere, but it looked like she was really enjoying her. Oh, what the hell? I'm reading off track. She was getting crumbs everywhere, but look, she was like enjoying it. It's so tasty. I haven't had any Coraline intake for ages. Could it be she's poor? The fact that she was so enthusiastic over something like lemon bread actually made me worry quite a bit. She didn't show any signs that she was thinking of my generosity. Just ate it up, Coraline lemon bread. That phase, hara hara. I bet that would be cool if she said that. Phew, that was delicious. Hara hara.
Julian!
She muttered happily, looking happily as she couldn't be She looked like she was humbling over the taste of the lemon bread in her brain. The sugar's gonna melt my brain. I'm gonna save right here, my guy. How many save slots do we have? We have 10. I mean, I guess the game's not really that long. The sugar is going to my brain. Ah. She said as she turned back to the drawing board. Then she started drawing the plants again with incredible energy. From the serious look on her face, it seemed that she had already forgotten about me. She's strange. Not just that, just not a little, but very strange. Okay, I'll be off. Da 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 da. Da da da. Perhaps she didn't hear me. Let her do what she has to do, my guy. I put the lemon bread wrapper that she had left behind in my pocket and left. I left the special atmosphere of the garage behind me. She was pretty, my guy. I'm gonna add brand new waifus, better believe. Okay, looks like it's getting dark. Well, then maybe I should head back. By the time I finished watching the various clubs, the sky was very orange and was setting. How long were we in there, my guy? We're like spent like half a day. Like, oh my god. There you are. Question mark? Gah was at the I can't, man. Gah was at the school gates. Looks towards me and points at the cell phone she was looking at me. I thought that if you were still here, we would have left together. I called you several times, but you didn't answer. I took a look at the club activities before leaving. Can you look at your call history? I left it in the dormitory. Huh? Why? That defeats the purpose of having a cell phone. Doesn't it say in the school rules that you can't bring a cell phone to school? Yes. That's true. Does anyone actually follow that rule? It's alright. If you don't get caught, it seems. In my case, I swear, I'm not allowed. In my case, I'm not allowed to worry about the school rules. I'm just too bothersome to carry a cell phone around with me. Tusk. Even though I got your number, it doesn't mean anything. How do you get my number? 5 years ago, when I left Kaguzia, I was still just a kid, so I didn't have a cell phone. I got it from Ah-chan earlier. He gave me your text address too, so I can onboard you with text. What? Don't bother. It's too much hassle. Written text on the cell phone is too fiddly, which is a real pain. So I don't really like it. But it looks like Aga isn't listening to me, and started walking ahead. Okay, should we head back? Very nice, my guy. Very nice walking back. You could tell she's second place. It was destined to be second place, my guy. So, how's your first day at school? How's your first day of watching this video? Because I'm gonna end it right here. If you guys want to see part 3, this is pretty long, my guys. So, yeah, I guess we're gonna, part 3. But yeah, that was actually pretty good. I really like this visual novel. Looks kind of emotional, but not really. The music is really good. Everything is Bombay. I guess I'll see you guys in part 3. But either way, this is going to be the end of this video. Make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications to get notified when I upload. And then I'll see you guys in part 3 or in this next video. Alright guys, bye bye.